Hey you guys, so Travis with Baku here. I'm here with the co-founders, Dave and Brian. You know them very well. We're here at the Hoyt headquarters in Utah. They're gonna give us a private tour, so come on and check it out. So we just walked into the Hoyt building. We're here with Jeremy. He's the director of marketing. Awesome guy. He's going to show us all the magic that happens here at Hoyt.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
We started off in their boardroom where they had a lot of bows from the past and from the present. It was really cool to see the evolution of the bow.
It's kind of a sample of our product line. Hunting bows, target bows, more hunting bows. Up here some recurves. Two of the biggest bucks shot by Hoyt employees. Got a giant whitetail that scores 224, I think. And then this mule deer that one of our engineers shot last year here in Utah, and that buck I think was 241. So
those were some of the biggest bucks, and all of them taken with the Hoyt bow, and just phenomenal bucks.
Hey guys, real quick, before we continue touring this awesome facility, I wanted to remind you about the Baku Elite membership program. We have annual memberships, we have quarterly memberships, and we have a month-to-month membership. What this membership gets you is discounts from industry partners, hunting and outdoors. It gives you a lot of free Baku stuff. We're going to give you a gift every year on your birthday. It can enter you to win hunts with the co-founders of Baku, Dave and Brian. It's going to be able to, you're going to be able to get entries for giveaways. Like we just gave away one of our electric dirt bikes. We're giving away concert tickets with Luke Bryan and Dylan Carmichael. We're going to be giving away a ton of other stuff as well. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be in the description below. The link will be there. It's going to say Baku Elite membership. Click on that, learn as much as you can about it. It's a really, really good deal. You're going to love it. So make sure you do that. And now back to the video.
this is our patent wall. So Hoyt's always been founded on engineering and innovation, and so this is just some of the patents, some of the older ones, some of the more notable ones, like synthetic strings and cables, for example. Like every bow company has that today, but at one point, Hoyt, invented that and patented that. Stabilizers, Earl Hoyt invented that and patented that. Bow grips. It's just all these crazy things that today are so common. But R&D, product engineering, and manufacturing engineering teams, all their stuff's back there. Because every bow we make has to pass our Hoyt dry fire test, which is at 80 pounds, 30 inches of drawing. Goes to the dry fire machine and gets dry fired 1,500 times.
Which I'm glad to hear, because I had a Hoyt carbon spider, and my son was like, "Dad, let me pull that back, I want to feel it," and it slipped out of his fingers. He didn't have a release, it slipped out, and it just went. But everything was solid.
I mean, we definitely don't recommend it still.
No, but I was glad to hear that you do that.
But the riser, so from here to here, the riser has to withstand 1,500 dry fires, and then the limbs, they have to go 1,000 dry fires. Cams have a number, but anyway, so the dry fire lab's back there, the carbon lab. We also have a cycle machine that just cycles bows, like a couple million cycles to make sure they're durable. So all that happens back there. Recurve production area. So here in the States, recurve archery is not as popular. Compound archery seems to be what most of us shoot, right? But in the rest of the world, recurve archery is huge. It's the number one. Compound is secondary and recurve archery is first. And so we have a long, rich history in recurve archery. There's been more Olympic medals won with Hoyt bows than all other bows combined. So at the Olympics starting this week, we're pretty pumped to see our bows in the Olympics again. And a lot of our athletes will be shooting, competing, and hopefully winning gold medals with Hoyt bows. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to watch. Watch that, yeah.
I'm excited. Some of the different ways we make compound limbs. Some of our compound limbs are laminated, come from a bunch of different layers of glass. See the different layers, and then they get laminated. So all these layers get glued together, goes in a press, gets pressed and gets heat applied, and then when it comes out of the press, it holds its shape. a lot like skis or a snowboard. That's the one way. Other way, sometimes we'll just buy billet material and then grind and shake them for our limbs. You know, the limbs going to the Olympics. This is all the layers in that limb right there. So carbon and glass, 7 layers of carbon, different glass, bamboo, and all that gets laminated. It comes out of the press looking like that. And then from there it'll go into the machine, get machined and shaped. You know, get the final piece there. So now that you see kind of what's going on over here, that room right there is the lamination room. So that's another positive pressure room so this dust doesn't get in there. All these different machines do a different process. They're drilling axle holes or grinding shapes, getting the edges clean, whatever the different machine does. Comes through and then it all ends up over here on this end over here. You can see all the robots. So the robots are testing the deflection of the limb or the resistance of the limb. So let's say if somebody orders an Alpha X, 70 pounds, 30 inch, that limb might need to be 140 deflection, which is a rating we give them. So it comes through, and these robots will then grab that limb, we'll put it in to the second one to top to it, and we'll bend the limb down. Measures the resistance, and if it's higher than it's supposed to be, we'll take it, put it on the bucking wheel a little bit more, and then do it again. Wow. It just does that until it gets the exact deflection. Sitting on the hot water, it sits on there for 60 seconds, and then this robot that has the rain cover on it, keep it dry, it'll grab this bar on the left hand side, it's a spray wand, and it'll spray activator across the water, across the film, and basically what that activator does is dissolve the plastic. As you can see what a film looks like before it goes on the water, it's like a piece of wax paper or wrapping paper. And now it's going to dip those limbs through the water, and when it comes out, the camouflage will be wrapped around and stuck on the limb.
Yeah, we dip a lot of our frames like this.
Yeah, you guys know exactly what we're
but not, I don't think automated is all hand.
So we used to dip by hand on our limbs, but we'd have to dip one side and then take them off and then dip the other side. But the robot, if you can dip the limb vertically and go in at the right angle and the right speed every time, the film will wrap perfectly. But it's hard for a person to do that.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So that's why we dip one side to the other, but with the robot, it'll do it exactly how we tell it to every single time. So now we can dip it once and film wraps.
Wow.
Right below us is the powder coat booth. So the risers come in here, get powder coated, and then go over there into the oven, go through the oven, bake the powder coat on, come out of the oven, go underneath the cooling fans, and then make the corner, and then the guys here dipping, they'll pull them off the rack and get it ready to dip.
Next, we walked into their machining room where they make the risers. And you know me, I love to tinker and see how this is all done.
Starts with this, right? And they make this. Make that, right? All the way down. Yep.
So it was really cool to see how they could take these 60-pound chunks of aluminum and make them down to a 2-pound riser.
The guys that are in that department, they're all jacked.
Wow.
It was crazy to feel the weight of a 60-pound block of aluminum where they could machine that thing down to 2 pounds of the riser, and it was crazy. They are also super efficient with recycling their waste. So all the waste of aluminum, they recycle that and they send it on down to move on to the next life. Next, we walked into the assembly line. It was amazing to see the level of care and detail that each employee there went through as they hand built these bows on the final stages. even to see the incredible machines that they have to make their own bowstrings and just the highest techniques of threading these and making these strings.
This is awesome, man. This is what's called 100 years in business of evolving and, man, like making a process just perfect. So, and it continues to morph and become better. That's what we're doing too.
Hey guys, well, it's end of July. We can't sit in the office. We got hunting on our mind, so we decided let's come down and visit Hoyt today.
Can't say enough about it. Phenomenal facility. You know, I mean, just the vision these guys have had for the last almost 100 years now is come a long way. So thanks for watching, and make sure you guys subscribe and comment below any other things you guys want to see, and make sure you like it. See you on the mountain.